So Sustrans makes it easier for people to walk and cycle. We're a charity, you might have heard of us, we are the guardians of the National Cycle Network, but we do so much more than that. And I thought today I'd like to talk to you about, we're thinking about what the future might be like, for the school run. So what's the reality at the moment like for the school run? Well, that's how it is in Birmingham, one school in Birmingham. It's a bit difficult, it's not very pleasant, it doesn't look like it's a nice environment for children really. But it's okay because we're going to get some electric cars. Oh no, it looks the same. We're going to get some driverless cars. Oh, it's the same as well. Maybe electric cars aren't quite the answer for the school run. Maybe they're the answer for some other applications. But probably not for the school run because they don't really tackle congestion, endangerment of others, or accidents, map pollution problems really. Lots of brake dust and tyre wear are actually problems when it comes to vehicle transport. And also, it kind of seems a bit unfair that we're letting massive cars take up so much space. So I don't know if you've seen this slide before, but this is the number of amount of space that 60 people takes on a bus, 60 people take on bikes, or 60 people driving cars takes. And it's kind of, it comes into kind of close. When you think about it more closely, a group of cyclists in Latvia sort of constructed these bamboo cars to show how much extra space, how obese we are when we're driving the car. So, what can we do instead? Wouldn't that be really nice if it was more like this as a school run? Sustrans has done this last year, and we had 50 schools who did exactly this. They shut their roads off to traffic, and kids could play in the street, and people could sort of talk to each other on their journeys to school and engage, and it was just so much nicer. And when we asked children themselves, 78% of children say they would love to be able to travel actively to school. What is it that's stopping them? Parents. Why do parents stop the children? Because they don't like the children, don't want the children to be happy, because they don't feel that their children are going to be safe. So what do we need to do? We need to somehow get over that safety aspect. We know that there's a massive need for this. I mean, if you just think about obesity, childhood obesity, I won't read out all the figures, but there is a massive, massive problem that's going to come with us if we don't do something about it. But we can do things about it. We've got a fantastic project that we've run for 10 years in Sefton, in Merseyside. We know that the average distance that children travel to school is 1.6 miles. 46% of children travel by car at the moment, 1 or 2% travel by bike, compared to 49% of children cycling to school in Holland or 45% in Denmark. You can never do that. That's Europe though, you can never do that over here. Well, actually you can. In Sefton, we worked there for 10 years with 40 schools. Now 17% of children always cycle to school, 51% of those children sometimes cycle to school, and they just had the same 2% before we started working with them. So it absolutely can be done. Wouldn't it be amazing if we could do it? This is our Sustrans, this is what you expect from a charity, isn't it? This is our Sustrans wonderful vision of the future. And we've just released a manifesto. I'm not sure how much I'm doing all the time. About a minute. Our manifesto that our chief executives just released, which I absolutely love. It says, imagine living in a place where everything you need is within a 20-minute walk. Schools, shops, recreation and work is on your doorstep. Streets prioritise people with wide pavements, seating and cycle parking. Green space is ubiquitous in your neighbourhood. Cars are guests on residential streets and are the exception around schools. Children play out more now because it's safer. They walk and they cycle to school again. And there's a series of protected cycleways and main roads that ensures people can get around their cycle safely. And you choose to walk and cycle because it's the most obvious choice. It's the easiest choice, it's the cheapest choice. Public transport is easily accessible, cheap and frequent. And there are some longer journeys that you need to make by car, but those are rare. And because you move every day, you're healthier. And you see your neighbours and you have a social connection to the place in which you live. It's a community. Perhaps you live in a smaller village not everything's on your doorstep, but you have a traffic-free set of paths for everyone that allows you to cycle to neighbouring towns where you can visit the cinema or go to work. It's a beautiful route with great views of the countryside as part of the National Cycle Network. It's for people of all ages, and it's shared with people walking, scooting and using mobility scooters. That's the future that Sustrans wants to see. Let's make it happen.